everyone. We're live now, and we are also live on Facebook. So hi to everybody out there. Like us, follow us. We're going to share the show afterwards. I am really excited about bringing on my next guest, who is Richard Cedillo, and he is the owner of Arizona Manual Therapy Centers. Welcome to the show. You have to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and about Arizona Manual Therapy Centers.
Sure. My name is Richard Cedillo. I'm a certified orthopedic manual therapist, and I work on high-level orthopedic cases. Arizona Manual Therapy Centers has been in business for 15 years, and we succeed in treating chronic and acute conditions that others are unsuccessful.
Well, I got to talk about this right away. I came into your facility in Scottsdale. You have two locations.
You did, yes.
One is in Scottsdale. The other one is in Chandler. You were very excited about something, and let's talk about it. This is cool. Listen up, everybody.
So this is a new modality, and it's called the extracorporeal shockwave therapy treatment, and it's a new technology that delivers an electromagnetic pulse at a desired depth that we assess for prior to the treatment, and the treatment times are very short, and they're very effective in targeting the deep trigger points that others are unable to access.
Well, let me tell you something. I was a little tight, right? And a lot of people know they've gone to the doctors where they have those little proby things that they do. Totally different. Right. I just got to tell you guys, totally different. And what I felt when I was doing it, as you had them, when it found a spot that was
that trigger point,
it actually kind of went in there and it worked on it.
It did.
That's how I felt. And then after it was done, you asked me how I felt, the next day, and I felt lighter. I felt better.
Those tissues,
yeah,
right?
Go ahead, talk in that mic.
It released those tissues to restore that motion that was restricted by those tight fibers. And those fibers are inherent in everybody, and when we find those and we get rid of them, they have that feeling of looseness, of feeling lighter, feeling more energetic, and they leave feeling pain-free, and it's a very short treatment time.
It was short. I was only there for a few minutes, and you were
Less
just
than
showing
15,
it.
correct.
Exactly. Now, you say that you're the only one in the United States who has this technology.
With this technology, correct. It was demonstrated at the end of the year, and I found such great results with it. I ended up purchasing it. I am the only one in the United States currently in the orthopedic manual therapy market that has this.
Well, aren't we lucky that we have it right here in Arizona with you? So we're going to open up the lines to the audience, if it's okay with you. We're going to get everyone entered in to win. It's an evaluation and a shock wave treatment. When I say shock wave, it did not feel shock. I did it. So I'm telling you, I can say right here from my mouth, it did not hurt at all. As a matter of fact, I would say that as it was doing it on that pressure, it was almost like, yes, get it, yes, get it.
Those spots, correct.
Yeah, you know how that feels. And it's a $200 free to you guys out there. So I'm going to open up the lines to the audience, and everyone could call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Call in here and get entered in to win. They have two locations. One is in Scottsdale. The other one is in Chandler. Their website is AZMTC for Arizona Manual Therapy Centers. So TC.com. You can also call them direct. Their phone number is 480-629-4606. And also for walk-ins, you do have walk-ins?
We do take walk-ins, and generally they're cash-paying patients. If we do run through insurance, we have to verify the insurance. But people with acute conditions that need care, we can certainly provide them immediate pain relief.
Again, you could check them out. It is azmtc.com. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. I say everyone should call in and get, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. That's right. Everyone knows somebody who's in pain, right? And a lot of people are. And so it's mainly for people in pain. Who's that client?
Our clients are people with TMJ pain, chronic headaches, arm numbness and tingling, that chronic spot in the middle of your back by your shoulder blade that just doesn't go away, the restless legs at night. If you feel like your legs are bouncing around at night, the extracorporeal shockwave will reduce those trigger points and relax all those muscles to allow you to sleep
He's the only one that has it here in the
only one that
United
has it.
States. You can call in here, get entered in to win. It's the evaluation and the shockwave treatment. It didn't feel bad at all. It felt great. It's a $200 value free to you. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You have a lot of modalities there that you want to talk about the center. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Arizona Manual Therapy Centers, we do cupping. I was the first to write a cupping article in the state of Arizona. We do dry needling for pain management. We do decompression therapy in conjunction with our manual therapy skills. We do high velocity thrust manipulations. And we work very successfully with temporomandibular joint dysfunction, cervical headaches, through ultrasound, moist heat, electric stimulation, and with our new technology, the shockwave modality. So we can take care of all pain syndromes. And if we can't, we have a network of providers that we speak with, and we convey the information so that everybody's on the same page, and we get to the bottom of your problem.
So that's what it's all about, getting to the root cause of the problem.
The root cause, yeah.
Now, and when I was in your office, this one is in the Scottsdale Air Park area that I went to. And first of all, it was a very beautiful facility, but you have everything there. And you say that you can have walk-ins. And you were telling me how you're almost encouraging people to come in and just, you just walk right in and
That's
have
right.
this treatment. You want people to try it.
We do.
Okay, go ahead.
So at Arizona Manual Therapy Centers, we allow for walk-ins on a cash basis without insurance, and you can come in and receive your pain relief within a matter of minutes, less than 15, and you feel better for upwards of 3 to 7 days is what I'm finding so far. They recommend 8 to 12 visits for full tissue remodeling. But yeah, it's restorative, and it will take most of your discomforts away.
Well, I did it, and I had the stiffness in my shoulders, in my neck, and so and I, like I said, they call it shockwave treatment, but it isn't a shock. It's not at all. And as a matter of fact, it almost felt like I wanted you to do it. I wanted it to be more.
That's
because
right.
I knew you were getting exactly where it was. And that was
right.
really kind of neat about it. So they do free consultations for walk-ins. They have 2 locations. One is in Scottsdale Air Park. The other one is in Chandler. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You can call them direct. Their phone number, it's 480-629-4606. Their website is azmtc.com. That's for Arizona Manual Therapy Centers. So, but check it out. You can go to both of them if you want. You can also call in here. I say everyone. I mean, you should all try it. He's the only one that has it, guys. So you might as well try it.
Come on
so
in.
get on in and call here at 602-277-5369 and toll free. It's 1-866-536-1100. So, is there an age range that you work with?
Actually, I just treated a 6-month-old for torticollis, and our oldest patient currently is 97. So anybody in between that has bones and soft tissues, we can treat.
So you mentioned TMJ.
TMJ, temporomandibular joint, yes.
Okay, so how is that possible? Because when you did it to me, where do you put those electrode things?
Well, the focus shockwave goes over the facial muscles, and
So you can do it on the face?
We do it on the face.
Okay.
Yep, and underneath the jaw, and in the cervical musculature, and we can relieve TMJ pain within minutes.
Wow.
And it's been shown. I have many testimonials that'll tell you the same. It works.
How about migraines and all of that? Is it more for tissue, muscle kind of thing?
It's
joint.
We have to do the thorough assessment to find out where the root cause of the headache is. If it is a true migraine, we're not going to be able to affect it much. But if it is not, if it is a headache that is cervicogenic, that is delivered from somewhere else, we're going to find out everywhere that these trigger points could be, and we're going to blast them, and we're going to relieve these problems.
I like it. They're going to blast them.
That's
Blast
right.
them to be
We're gonna
gone.
blast them gone.
Now, okay, everyone's getting entered in to win. You get the evaluation and the Shockwave treatment. It's a $200 value free to you. And when I say Shockwave,
That's right.
I want people to understand it wasn't in any way like that, and no one else has it here in the United States. He's the only one. Check it out on his website. It's azmtc.com. You could also call him direct. His phone number is it is 480-629-4606. He's got two locations. One is in Scottsdale Air Park. The other one is in Chandler. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further. Our number here, get entered in to win. I think everyone should just try it.
They should.
The number is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit further about some of the different things and more of the modalities that you do. Check it out. Get entered in to win. 602-277-5369. So welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Richard Cedillo, and he is the owner of Arizona Manual Therapy Centers. And we've been talking a little bit about this. What is this machine called?
This is a shockwave therapy. It delivers an electromagnetic pulse to a tissue depth that is predetermined by the provider.
Okay, and let me just tell you, when we call it shock therapy, I'm going to tell you right now, I did it. I went into the office and I tried it, and it was amazing. It really was.
It was an impulse.
I think it was more than that, because even afterwards, I was like, you had even said to me, tomorrow you're going to feel a little different, and I did.
Yes.
I felt definitely lighter. I didn't have any pain from it whatsoever, and I definitely felt like I could move my neck better.
Yes.
And more.
And you were moving your neck better immediately.
Immediately.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. It's an evaluation and a shock wave treatment, and it's a $200 value free to you or anyone you know. We're talking pain. It could be pain. We're going to talk about the different areas that you might be dealing with, but even TMJ, he said that he can help with. If you're having not a real migraine, but maybe a headache that's coming from something else, they can help you with that too. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. He's the only one in the United States that has this machine, and we're lucky enough to be able to go and try it. There's a lot of people out there that are reaching for something because they've been hurting for a long time. What a great way to be able to try something out and see if it makes you feel better. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. Check them out on their website. It is AZMTC for Arizona Manual Therapy Centers.com. You can go to both of them. They'll pop right up. You can call them. Their phone number is 480-629-4606. There's two locations. One is in the Scottsdale Air Park, and the other one is in Chandler. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the different things. First of all, what is the difference between this machine that you used on me and the ones when you go to your chiropractor and they'll put those little things all over you, and they kind of like little tiny ones? What's the difference?
The electric stimulation is there to depolarize the muscle to create an effect of anesthetic. So it's going to create a noxious stimulus, so taking signal away from where the perceived pain is and making it a different sensation. It's kind of like knocking your toe when your arm hurts.
Okay.
The shockwave sends a pulse, an electromagnetic pulse out, which creates an acoustic wave, which creates a stimulating effect to the healing system, which stimulates the healing process and the regeneration process, because it affect that shockwave kind of takes your cells and shakes them up like a snow globe and gets them all going again. So people feel, they feel lighter, they feel more energetic, they feel kind of like an anesthetic effect, like they've been buzzed with a vibrator or something, that they just don't feel that pain on their skin anymore. A looseness, and it's immediate. This machine gets to tissues that are unavailable with my fingers, with a dry needle, with electric stimulation.
Well, what I liked about it, and I know everybody can relate, when you have something like a pinched nerve or something where there's a knot, and somebody finds it, when they're doing it, and they put their finger on it and they press, and you're like,
get deeper.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, the way it seemed to me when that machine was on me was that it sort of found it.
It got
was
to that
like,
deep spot.
It
Correct.
found it. It was like moving around, and then all of a sudden it found it, and it went like boom, 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 and it was awesome.
And this machine will get to a depth of 4.7 inches into your body. So that's a deep, deep pulse. So we can vary it by the amount of energy we put into your system, and that's why we do the assessment first. So we can only do each body part 1 week at a time because it does cause some tissue deformation and remodeling. So we need that week for that remodeling phase.
Now, we've got our lines open here for everybody to get entered in to win. It's the evaluation and the shockwave treatment. It's a $200 value, free to you. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for all the goodies we're giving away, so you guys can get in on these. And anybody that's listening live on Facebook too, you guys should call in too, or tell someone about it. That's the
right.
thing about this. How about you maybe have someone that you know that's been in a lot of pain for a long time. We're going to talk about some of the different things that it can help. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They have 2 locations. One is in Scottsdale Airport. The other one is in Chandler. Their phone number to call if you want to talk to them direct, it's 480-629-4606. Their website is azmtc.com, or you could call in here and get entered in to win. I believe everybody should check it out. He's the only one in the United States of America that has it. So give us a call here, 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You could walk in.
Call in.
You can call in too,
Come
but
on.
you can walk right into his office. He's got 2 locations, and he'll talk to you. And they'll do a free consultation if you do a free walk-in, and give it a try. See if it helps. It can't hurt.
It can't. It's going to make you feel better.
Okay, so I want to talk about some of the different places that you can do it on. We were talking about TMJ. What about people who have arthritis?
All arthritic conditions can be helped. What it does is it sends the pulse to the joint capsule, which creates a releasing of the capsule tissues, and it restores their joint mobility. So the arthritis, the joint inflammation, is ameliorated by this impulse.
Ameliorated. I never even heard of the word.
Yes. So it helps to relieve it, and so we can start to restore these joint mobility. So if we can reduce that tissue tension, we can get that joint moving better. It works on plantar fasciitis. It works on chronic hamstring strains, tendinosis, calcific tendinitis, any kind of joint restriction.
What about this? And that might have been within, you said, a pinched nerve.
A pinched nerve, yeah, to take the pressure off of those fascial tissues to allow that nerve to not be compressed like the garden hose. So,
what about someone who might have had knee surgery or, anything like that, hip surgery, anything like that? I'm just wondering.
We do a lot of hip scope rehab, and the shockwave therapy has allowed the patients to extend their leg without having that hip flexor pain.
Okay.
And it does it immediately
Wow.
and effectively. And the patients, their smiles, you can't even imagine how big their smiles are.
All right, I'm just going to keep on going down the line. Tendinitis.
Got it?
Okay, what else?
Treat it.
Okay.
Plantar fasciitis. We can deal with bursal pain. We can deal with carpal tunnel. We can deal with contractures, scar tissue.
And how many
It will help
treatments-
regenerate stress fractures by
Okay.
stimulating the osteophyte.
How many treatments like for me, I wasn't even in there for a full treatment. How long? Right.
8
So,
to
and I
12.
felt.
8 to 12 for full tissue remodeling. They
And you say that you do that how many times? Like when you say the 8 to 12, you do
once
that
a
once
week
a week?
over a period of 12 weeks. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. And so, but people love it, you say.
Oh, they're walking out pain-free.
That's
and
awesome.
They're asking for it. So it's, it's relieving things that I've never been able to relieve so fast. Mm-hmm. And I do all my work hands-on. So we put our hands on everybody. So that's how we know where all these trigger points are. We have a lot of clinical patterns to help people get through these
So I'll
chronic
ask you the
things.
first question now last.
Yes.
What do they expect when they come in? What do you do with them? Tell them everything that you do.
What we're going to do for you when you come in, we're going to sit you down. We're going to ask you for your story. We're going to listen to you. We're going to find out where the others failed, and we're going to make adjustments. We're going to find out all your spots. We're going to map it out, and then we're going to start to knock it off the list. We take each one, we take it off the list to restore function. So each time we find a problem spot, we treat it, we reassess it, and then we send you on your way.
What happens if somebody has, like, let's say, fibromyalgia, what's all throughout their body?
Fibromyalgia, chronic trigger points, right? We do the same thing. We assess them to find out where their focused trigger points are. I had a lady, fibromyalgia, 40 years. She was on medication. We looked at her, we assessed her. We found out that we had some trigger points that we could get in there that were very deep, that nobody else could get to, and it restored her numbness and tingling, chronic pain, fatigue, all that within a series of treatments.
Well, he's the only one in the United States that has this, and we've got everyone here right on Networking Arizona to hear all about it.
Right.
And everyone's getting entered in to win. It's the evaluation and the shockwave treatment. I did it. It didn't hurt at all. They should call it something different because it's scary, but it's not.
Yeah.
It was perfect. I loved it, and it's a $200 value free to you or anyone else you know. So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for all of this. They have two locations. One is in Scottsdale Air Park. The other one is in Chandler. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they do all sorts of modalities there. But right now, today, he wants to talk about this because he is the only one in the United States that has this therapy treatment that everyone really should try. Again, that number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check him out on his website. It's azmtc.com. That's for Arizona Manual Therapy Centers. Check him out. It's cool.
And the pain's